Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Watch until the end of the video and do like, share and subscribe.
Today's video is about diabetes. Diabetes has been rapidly rising that it is 1 in every 11 adults and it is the 7th leading cause of death. So stick around and know more about it. In this video, I am going to explain about diabetes, what metabolic changes occur in a person with diabetes, the blood sugar level charts, types of diabetes, symptoms that indicate high blood sugar levels, what are the complications and treatment. Diabetes is a serious condition that causes higher than normal blood sugar levels. It occurs when the body has an impaired ability to either produce insulin or respond to its own insulin from the body, or exhibits a combination of both that can leave your blood sugar too high for long time. Insulin is a type of hormone produced by a special cell in pancreas called islets. To understand the diabetes better, we must know about how the body uses food for energy, that is the metabolism. Our body is made up of millions of cells. To make energy, the cell need food in a very simpler form. The food we consume every day is broken down into a simple sugar called glucose. Glucose provides the energy which your body needs for daily activities. Blood vessels and blood are like highways that transport sugar from the stomach and liver to the cell, where it is either used in the muscle or it's stored as a fat. But the sugar or glucose that cannot enter the cell directly by its own. So here comes the insulin role. The pancreas releases insulin into the blood, which serve as a helper or key that allow glucose into the cell for the use of energy. When the glucose leaves the bloodstream and enter the cell with the help of insulin, the blood glucose level is lowered. When there is lack or absence of insulin, glucose cannot get into the cell for the use of energy. The glucose that keeps circulating in the bloodstream, and this causes glucose level to rise. Over time, that can damage nerve, blood vessels and lead to heart diseases. Now let's see about blood glucose levels chart. Normal blood glucose level after fasting for at least 8 hours should be less than 100 mg per deciliter or less than 6 millimole per liter. And the level for 2 hours post meal should be less than 140 mg per deciliter or less than 7.8 millimole per liter. For the pre-diabetic, the fasting blood glucose level ranges from 100 to 125 mg per deciliter or 6.1 to 6.9 millimole per liter, and the level for 2 hours post meal ranges from 140 to 199 mg per deciliter or 7.8 to 11 millimole per liter. For diabetic, fasting blood glucose levels are greater than 126 mg per deciliter or greater than 7 millimole per liter, and the level for 2 hours post meal are more than 200 mg per deciliter or more than 11.1 millimole per liter. And always remember that one single test couldn't make a person diabetic. Generally, 2 fasting glucose tests are done, and if both exceeds the normal range, then the diagnosis is made. There are 3 main types of diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, also known as insulin dependent, type 2 diabetes, also known as non-insulin dependent, and gestational diabetes. In this, about 5 to 10% are type 1 diabetes and generally seen in children and young adults, while 90 to 95% are type 2 diabetes and generally seen in people over the age of 45. Let's see about type 1 diabetes. This is an autoimmune condition, which means your immune system mistakenly attack and destroy the beta cell in your pancreas, which produce insulin. This damage is permanent to the pancreas. Genetic and environmental factor plays a role in this type. Type 1 diabetes is the most common form of diabetes in people under the age of 30. Now let's move on to type 2 diabetes. Reason for this type is insulin resistance, which means your body cannot use the insulin efficiently. When it cannot use the insulin efficiently, the sugar remains circulating in blood. that stimulates your pancreas to produce more insulin until it can no longer keep up with demands. Therefore, insulin production decreases, which finally leads to high blood sugar. Genetics, lack of exercise, being overweight are the contributing factor for this type. And next we move on to gestational diabetes. It is due to insulin blocking hormone produced during pregnancy, which blocks the insulin and increases the blood sugar level. The overall symptoms of diabetes include excessive thirst and hunger, frequent urination, drowsiness or fatigue, dry and itchy skin, blurred vision, slow wound healing, unexplained weight loss, numbness or tingling sensation in hand or feet. Let's see about complications. Complications of diabetes generally develop over time. Having poorly controlled blood sugar level increases the risk of serious complication that can become life-threatening. Chronic complications include eye problem known as retinopathy, nerve damage or neuropathy, kidney damage or nephropathy, vessel disease which leads to heart attacks or stroke, amputation due to severe vessel damage. Type 2 diabetes may increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease if the blood sugar is not well controlled. Complications in pregnancy can harm mother by increasing the risk of high blood pressure, preeclampsia, miscarriage or stillbirth, and birth defect. This occurs only when the blood sugar is not well controlled in gestational diabetes. Treatment for type 1 diabetes involves injecting insulin into the fatty tissue just underneath the skin. Type 2 is managed with diet and exercise and can also be treated with medications. Prevention. There is no known prevention for type 1 diabetes. The risk can be lowered for type 2 diabetes by controlling weight, avoid smoking and alcohol. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys like this video. Do like, share and subscribe, and see you all in next video.